Face! I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Welcome to the apartment. Welcome to the crib. Welcome to the YouTube channel starting on Sinemas. That's Cinemas with an S, you know. So, hold on a sec. Before I begin, if you are new to this channel, you new to the apartment, if you are new to the club, if you are new to the whole idea of doing things your own way and coming up with your own strategies and coming up with your own investigations, finding out your own evidence, or if you're new to the idea of being a super cop, then welcome to the channel. Don't forget to click that bell, like, share, subscribe, all that other BS. And of course, you want to watch, okay? You want to watch me. So you want to watch me so you can follow my lead and go into the mansion, find Maitland, and find out who killed my friend in Detroit, okay? In the rough town of Detroit, here in Beverly Hills. Alrighty? So that's how it's going. That's how it's going to be going forward. All right. Listen. Now, after my childhood buddy got murdered while visiting Detroit, rebellious cop Axel Foley follows the leads to Beverly Hills, California, under the auspices of vacation, even though I ain't never been on vacation. I was thrown out of a window, but I ain't never been on vacation. I check in with old friends Jenny Summers, who's as beautiful as ever, and starts to believe her boss art dealer, Victor Maitland, might somehow be involved in the murder. However, Lieutenant Bogomil of the Beverly Hills Police Department, along with two other super cops, does not trust me, and they hinder my search for evidence during this investigation. Okay, let's get one thing straight. Okay, let's get one thing straight. At this point in Eddie Murphy's career, all right, he is hot. Not like that, no homo, but he is hot, spicy, not just off of Delirious, which was last year in 1983, but he is hot and spicy in stardom in his level of celebrity status with 1984's Beverly Hills Cop. Now, after being a recurring cast member on Saturday Night Live and starring as the co-lead in 48 Hours and Trading Places, all while doing stand-up in 1983 about AIDS and James Brown and Goonie Goo Goo Mobile and television, the Star Trek and the bear and the rabbit taking a dump in the woods and the bear had to wipe himself with the rabbit, Murphy has proved to us time and time again that his talent is worthy of our attention, our awe, and our laughter. Now, Beverly Hills Cop puts his entertainment stamina on blast as he takes the wheel in this action comedy that most effortlessly outweighs 48 Hours. Now, I was not impressed with 48 Hours, but above everything else, Eddie Murphy has broken the concrete conventions of having a black man be the sidekick / partner to a white character that is not even Michael Jackson. Hence, Reggie Hammond and 48 Hours. So enter Axel Foley. Axel Foley. Axel Foley is one of those characters that cannot, I repeat, they cannot be replaced by the actor portraying them. The character of Axel Foley perfectly fits the essence of Eddie Murphy during that time. I mean, a fast-talking, quick-witted, critical thinker, and a bizarre strategist that most delicately pretty much has his way in every situation. To debate on whether the plot itself has aged backwards or not is irrelevant, because any scene that might feel mundanely written or plays out always leads to Eddie doing things only in the way he knows how to do it, when he is the captain of the ship. I must also point out how Beverly Hills Cop is one of those Eddie Murphy movies that would help to shape up-and-coming black comedians. And here, what's that boy's name from In Living Color? The one that tried to be like Gumby, but eventually turned out to be a clown named Homie. Talk about Homie, don't play that. Oh, right. Damon Wayans. Delirious was the influence, may have been the influence for all of my children, all of my comedic children in the show business. But a select number of my films opened up opportunities for those prominent black funny men and women to step into the spotlight. For example, I'll give you an example. Martin Lawrence was with me in Boomerang. He was with me in Life. He wasn't with me throughout my whole life, but he was there with me during Life. Dave Chappelle was there in Nutty Professor, and Chris Rock will be there in my next Beverly Hills Cop movie. All in all, Beverly Hills Cop takes the action and the comedy and the buddy formula that we saw in 48 hours and flips it and turns it into one frenzy of an 80s entertainment piece that is seasoned with Eddie Murphy's one-of-a-kind, irreplaceable on-screen presence. So for all that alone, I don't care how you feel about the film, with its plot, with its action, or with the side characters. As long as you see Eddie Murphy on screen, as long as you feel a certain way with Eddie Murphy being the driving force in the powerhouse, because it's about drive and it is about power in this industry. And there can only be one funny man in this industry. It is Eddie Murphy, and he is the one that is being the dominant force behind that thrusts this plot forward, and that thrusts the value of the comedy, the action comedy genre that has changed the way the action comedy genres have been made. Fortunately, and specifically, having the black man be the lead instead of having to be the partner. Now, again I say, Eddie Murphy is probably the only reason why this movie actually worked. Because this film came out the same year as Terminator. Biggest action star in the world, right? Biggest action star during that time, Arnold Schwarzenegger, aside from Sly Stallone, who was actually considered for the role of Axel Foley, right? But of course, his take on it was a little too rough for the director's vision and the pictures and the writers and the producers. So they hired me to take on the part, and I did it. I gave them what they were looking for, and I was the Axel Foley that was born to carry this franchise and to carry whatever lead film that not Lorne Michaels, but any studio by Paramount would consider me for. So for that, I will give it 9 SOs out of 10 because it is really, really all that. So that is my review on Beverly Hills Cop. I hope you guys enjoyed my first lead role. I think I passed the test with a bunch of flying colors and flying, yeah, you get the idea. I passed the test. My results are off the chart. Your reception to my performance has been immensely positive, and I thank you. You guys are too kind. YouTubers are too kind. I don't know why they didn't have YouTube back in the day, but we ain't gonna worry about that because Beverly Hills Cop nonetheless was a household success. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you very much for watching.